This video is sponsored by MotionApe. Hey everyone, welcome back to Effect For You channel. Today, we are going to create hip hop urban opener like this.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
So let's get started. First, today's sponsor message. Create emotion elements take many hours, and the result can be frustrating. But there is something which can help you to achieve the best result in just a few seconds. MoPack is an all-in-one solution for video creators. MoPack has responsive and auto-resize scenes. You can easily control your speed and duration. MoPack has more than 1,000 plus ready-to-use elements, 60 plus motion design and animation tool. You can find here lots of creative titles animation. You can find creative lower thirds, which you can easily customize as per your preferences. It allows you to add professional graphics and animations, with minimal effort, and works both in After Effects and Premiere Pro. You can find smooth and creative callouts animation. Lots of creative pre-animated backgrounds. With the help of MoPack, you can create a dynamic mobile app and laptop promos. Find multiple shapes transition which make your project more beautiful and dynamic. You can get cinematic look just one click. With the help of MoPack you can boost your creativity. Tons of new easy-to-use smart adapting templates are on the way. The updates are all free and you'll get many more stunning visuals with each one. For more detail, find the first link in the description. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, thanks. As usual, first create your composition. I am using 1920 by 1080 comp, and I called this main comp. Now create one more new composition. This is our paint stroke comp. Here we have some elements in our elements folder. Drag the brush image into the timeline. Resize the brush image little bit. Now we need to animate this, so select the pen tool, and create a zigzag shape like this. Increase the stroke size around 500 pixels, so that our shape cover our brush image. Now animate the shape layer, so open shape layer, go to animate and select trim paths, open trim paths, go to around 1.5 seconds forward, and add a keyframe on end, then go to first frame and change the end amount 0%. Select both keyframe and ease them. Now select brush layer, and change track matte alpha matte, see how it looks. Cool. But as you can see, here is a sharp line in our brush, so select the shape layer, and search roughen edges effect, increase border around 35. And complexity 6. Perfect. Now go to main comp, and drag paint stroke comp into the timeline. Now select the layer and search fill effect. And change the color as you like. I want our brush animation come from top to bottom. So rotate the brush like this. Also convert the layer into 3D layer. And move the Z position little far from the camera. Cool. Now we need to create our text. So create a new composition. I call this text 1. Select text tool and type your text. You can apply any color as you like. Now we need to animate this. So drag the brush image into the timeline. Resize it so that our brush cover to our text. Now we need to animate the brush, so go to around 1.5 seconds forward. And add a keyframe on position. Then go to first frame, and move the position right side of the comp. Select both keyframe and ease them. Make your graph like this. Now select text layer, and change track matte alpha matte. Here you can see the effect. Cool. Now drag the brush 1 footage into the timeline. And apply invert effects. And change mode normal to screen. This is not what I want to. So turn on the transparency icon. And move the layer few frame forward. Here you can see the effect. Perfect, it's look good to me. You can also resize the layer a little bit. Cool. Now go to main comp and create one more new composition. This is our text pre-comp 1 composition. Then drag text 1 comp into the timeline. I want to create depth in our text. So duplicate the text layer around 6 to 7 times. Now select the second layer and search fill effects. And change the color light gray color. Copy this fill effect, and paste it on other text layers. Also turn on the 3D of all layers. Go to 2 views horizontal, select the second layer and move the Z position little bit. Then select the third layer and move the Z position. Similarly move the Z position of other layer also. I am skipping this part so that you don't have to wait. Here you can see how our text look like. Cool. Now go to main comp and drag the text pre-comp into the timeline. Convert layer into 3D layer. Go to 2 view horizontal. And move the Z position little bit. Cool. Now we need to animate our composition. So create a new camera. I am using 35mm preset camera. Press P for position. Go to around 1 second forward and add a keyframe. Then go to first frame, and move the Z position, far from the camera, around -4000. Select both keyframe and ease them, and make your graph like this. We also need to move the paint stroke layer few frame forward. I think we need move last keyframe little bit. Now go to that frame where our paint stroke animation completed, around 2 seconds. Then add a keyframe, then go to few frame forward, and move the Y position, slightly top side of the composition. Perfect, it's look good to me. Now we need to add our placeholder, so create a new composition. I call this placeholder 1. Width 800 pixel. And height 1200 pixel. Drag your image into the timeline. Resize the layer a little bit according to your comp. Now go to Project window and create one more new composition with same dimension. And I called this placeholder pre-comp 1. Now drag our placeholder 1 comp into the timeline. As you can see, here is a cut in our image. And I don't like this. So drag the brush image into the timeline. Move the layer bottom side of the image. Then select placeholder layer, and change track matte alpha inverted matte. Now adjust the brush image according to your choice. Cool. Now go to main comp and drag placeholder pre-comp 1 into the timeline. Convert as a 3D layer, and move the layer right side of the comp. Now go to around 2 seconds forward, when our camera going to top side of the comp. And add a keyframe in position. Then go to few frame back and move the placeholder bottom side of the comp. Select both keyframe and ease them. We don't need extra part of the layer. So trim the extra part of the front side of the layer. Now select placeholder pre-comp layer and duplicate 2 times. Then select the second layer, and search fill effects. And change fill color white. Then search Venetian blinds effects. Transition completion 50%. Direction 45 degrees. Width around 15. And feather 1. I think width should be 10. Perfect. Now copy these both effect, and paste it on third layer. Select all 3 layers and hit U to show keyframes. Go to around few frame forward when our character appear. And delete the keyframe of second and third layers. And trim the layers. Now go to first frame of the layers and add a keyframe on position. Then go to few frame forward. And go to 2 view horizontal. Then select the second layer. And move the Z position backside of the comp. And also move the X position slightly left side of the comp. Similarly, do with the third layer. Cool. Select all keyframes and ease them. And make your graph like this. Perfect, it's look good to me. We also animate the first placeholder, so hit S for scale and add a keyframe, then go to few frame forward, and increase the scale amount around 105%. Select both keyframe and ease them. And make your graph like this. Cool. Now we need to add some elements. So drag the splatter footage into the timeline. Move the layer when our character appear. Convert into 3D layer. And also move the Z position. Now search fill effect and change the color. I am using the same yellow color, but you can choose any color. As you can see, our footage not long enough for our timeline, so right-click, go to Time, and select Enable Time Remapping. And stretch the layer. Duplicate the splatter footage. Rotate and move right side of the character. You can adjust the splatter according to your choice. Now drag another splatter footage into the timeline and convert into 3D layer. Move the layer few frame forward and also enable the time remapping. Apply the same fill effect on it. Move the Z position little bit and adjust left side of the comp. You can adjust the layer according to your choice. Now drag the glitch footage into the timeline. Change mode normal to screen. I want to adjust this glitch footage when our second and third placeholder appear. Perfect, it's look good to me. Now we need to add some other element to our comp, so create a new composition, 500 by 500. I call this dots. Then create a new white solid layer. Select the layer and search CC Ball Action Effects. Decrease the ball size around 10. Now go to main comp and drag the dots comp into the timeline and adjust anywhere in the comp. Here you can see the dots effects. Trim the layer from both sides. We need only 4 to 5 frame layer. You can also resize and adjust as you like. Adjust the layer anywhere in your timeline. Then duplicate the layer one more time. And move the layer few frame forward. And adjust the dots anywhere in your comp. You can randomly adjust the dots anywhere in comp. This is all depends on you. I am just showing you an example. I think we should increase the ball size, so increase the ball size around 12. Cool. Again duplicate the dots layer and move few frame forward. And change the dots position in your comp. Similarly you can adjust the dots multiple time according to your choice. I am skipping this part so that you don't have to wait. After adjust the dots layers, here I have plus footage in our elements folder. So drag the footage into the timeline. Also trim the layer from both side. Again we need only 4 to 5 frame layer. Change layer mode normal to screen. Adjust the layer anywhere in your timeline. Now duplicate the layer, and move few frame forward. And adjust in your timeline. Similarly do the multiple time. I am skipping this part so that you don't have to wait. After adjust all plus footage, our comp look like this. Now create an adjustment layer. Select the layer and search transform effects. Then select rectangle tool and create a mask like this. and change the transform scale around 130. Again trim the layer from both sides. We only need few frames layer. You can adjust the mask where you want. Double-click on mask and move the mask. See how it looks. Cool. Similarly, duplicate the layer multiple times and move the mask anywhere in your comp. Again duplicate the layer and move your mask. Cool. I am skipping this part so that you don't have to wait. Perfect. After adjust all adjustment layers. Create a null layer. Convert null into 3D layer, and parent your camera with null layer. Select null layer, hit P for position, go to first frame, and add a keyframe, then go to around 8 seconds forward, slightly move the Z position, close to the camera. Perfect, it's look good to me. Now we need to create camera shake effects, so create a new null layer. Rename this layer as a wiggle. And convert into 3D layer. Now select wiggle layer and parent with null 1 layer. Now move your time indicator when our image start to appear. Then search slider control effects. Rename this as a position. Then duplicate the slider control, and rename as a rotation. Lock the effect control panel, then select camera layer, and open position and rotation. Hold Alt key and click on stopwatch icon, and type wiggle expression. Wiggle bracket 8,0 bracket close. Select the number 0, this is our frequency number, and parent our position with position control. Similarly add same wiggle expression on orientation. And parent with rotation control. Now select wiggle layer, and add a keyframe on both slider, then go to 3 to 4 frame forward. Change position slider 8. And rotation slider 2. Then again go to 3 to 4 frame forward, and change the both amount 0. You can adjust the frequency amount anytime. Perfect, it's look good to me. Now create a new solid layer. Change solid color black. Now search Venetian blinds effect. Transition completion 90%. Direction 90 degrees. Width 15. And feather 1. Cool. I think width should be 10. Perfect. Now we need to create outer animation, so select camera layer, open position, go to around 5 seconds forward, and add a keyframe, then go to few frames forward, and move the Y position top side of the composition. Cool. Here we have a micro dust footage, so drag the micro dust footage into the timeline. Change mode normal to screen. and move the layer when our character appear. Also turn on the 3D layer, and adjust the layer center of the composition. And resize it little bit. Perfect, it's look good to me. Select all layers and pre-compose them. Our scene 1 has done. Let's create scene 2, so go to project window and duplicate the scene 1 comp. Then drag the scene 2 comp, where our scene 1 outer animation has end. Now we need to do some changes in scene 2, so open scene 2. First we need to replace placeholder pre-comp 1. So duplicate the placeholder pre-comp 1 in project window, select all placeholder pre-comp 1 into the timeline, then hold Alt key, and drag placeholder pre-comp 2 into the timeline. Now open placeholder pre-comp 2, and replace placeholder 1 comp layer. Open placeholder 2 and replace your image. Resize according to the composition. I want our image placeholder left side of the comp. Select all 3 placeholders, press U to show keyframes, then select all keyframes and move the image placeholder left side of the comp. Now we need to adjust our second and third placeholder, so select the second placeholder, go to 2 view horizontal, and move your time indicator above the last keyframes. Then move the X position, right side of the comp. Similarly move the third layer's X position also. Perfect. Now move the both splatter footage also, and adjust according to your choice. Now I want to change our text, go to project window and duplicate the text pre-comp 1. Then hold Alt key and drag text pre-comp 2 into the timeline, open text pre-comp 2, we also replace our text 1 layers. Now open text 2, I don't want to these 2 layer now. So delete them. Then change your text. Now go to scene 2 comp, and adjust the text in your comp. Now we need to animate this, so select the text pre-comp layer, open position, move the layer when our character visible. Go to view frame forward, and add a keyframe, then go back first frame on the layer, and move the Z position close to the camera. Select both keyframe and ease them. And make your graph like this. Cool. Now I want camera shake effect. When our text hit the composition. So select the wiggle layer. Press U to show keyframes. Copy these keyframes and paste it. Perfect, it's look good to me. Also adjust this small splatter footage close to the text, and move the layer when our text hit the composition. Cool. I don't want this purple brush image, so turn off the layer. Move all glitch adjustment layers when our character visible in screen. And you can also adjust these glitch mask according to your choice. I am skipping this part so that you don't have to wait. Also move the plus footage few frame ahead, when our character visible in screen. Now go to main comp. Trim the extra part of the scene 2 layer. And move the layer when scene 1 outgoing animation end. Perfect, our animation has done. Hit 0 for render. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the video, so please, like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. For more tutorial I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to check out the MoPack. As you see, MoPack has so many graphics and tool. With the help of MoPack you can increase your productivity and lots more. For more detail find the first link in the description.